Jeff Kaplan has left Blizzard.
I heard.
Yeah, he has unfortunately jumped ship. Aaron Keller, who is another Blizzard veteran and founding member of the Overwatch team, will be replacing Kaplan as the director moving forward. And Aaron, when I say veteran, I think Aaron's been around for 25 years, so like a legit veteran, which means he too will probably also be gone in the next 6 months. Just cycling that out. You know what this is for Aaron right now, Jeff? This is what I call resume buffing. He is currently buffing his resume. Technically, he probably doesn't give a fuck either. However, they're putting him into that brand new, fresh director to add another mark to his resume so that in 6 months' time, when his ass is ready to leave, he can say that he was the director of the Overwatch team.
That's it.
Big brain plays. So another one gone, and here we are.
You want to know where all these guys are going? I bet you, very soon, we're going to hear an announcement that a lot of these Blizzard employees are heading on over to Riot to build their MMO.
Do you think it's
going to happen? I think so.
Or, I mean, it could be the MMO, or it could be like any one of the, 5 different projects Riot's currently working on.
I think it's the MMO. They talked about it. They made some announcements about it just like a few days ago. It's coming. And I think some big star power is saying, you know what? Blizzard, deuces.
Bye.
I'm going over to Riot.
How bad do you think morale is at Blizzard right now internally?
I can't even imagine. I think for the veterans,
yeah,
they're just all done. I think they're just all done. I can guarantee you, if we were a fly on the wall and we could see the text messages between the veterans and the other veterans, the ones that aren't there anymore, or the ones that are, riding out the rest of their contracts or whatever terms they have, or, being the corporate guys or gals that is just like, I'm going to help you guys get to this finishing line with whatever this is, and then I'm gonna usher my way out. I bet you there's a lot of shit talking. I bet you there's a lot of animosity, and it's over. I mean, it's done. It's done. I am not sure, and I'm not even just saying this. I am not sure I'll ever buy another Blizzard game again. Now I can honestly say that. I am not sure I'll buy one again.
You know what I think? I think that Diablo 4 and the next iteration of the Diablo mobile game that is still, I guess, technically forthcoming. I think after that, there will be maybe one other game, whether it's new or a sequel, whether Overwatch 2 ever gets done, whatever. And then I think Blizzard is done.
Is done. Yeah.
And I think they're completely swallowed by Activision. They get rid of Activision Blizzard, they buy out the rest, and then they just call it a fucking day.
Yep. I could even see as getting as crazy as down the road. Like, this won't happen soon, but I think down the road, I think like licenses will be bought out, and I think they're gonna lose some of their IPs. I think they're just gonna sell them off because they're just not profiting the right way. And I think the only way to get some of these IPs, like Blizzard Activision, is never gonna get rid of WoW. They're never gonna get rid of well, yeah, I think that's really the only one. Diablo. I don't think they'll get rid of Diablo or WoW. But games, titles like StarCraft, Overwatch, what's the other one? Heroes of the Storm. I think what we'll see is we may see a buyout. And I think the only way that those games ever get resurrected is outside of Blizzard's hands, with some of the old veterans re-bringing it back. And that's their pitch. Like, hey, we're going to bring it back to when you guys loved it, not what it is now. Obviously, that's down the road. I think we're still like 5+ years out from that. But I think we're also like 3 years out of Blizzard Activision just no longer being it. It's just going to be Activision again.
Yeah.
I think the Blizzard brand and everything is just like,
how much value is even left in the Blizzard brand? So, like, insofar as that the value in Blizzard right now is almost entirely World of Warcraft and then whatever Diablo Mobile generates and Diablo 4. Like I'm sure Overwatch is still doing decent numbers for like loot boxes and shit. Same with like Hearthstone buys and whatnot. But if you're looking at like the long-term value of Blizzard as a brand, it still somehow comes down to the evergreen World of Warcraft.
WoW. It's WoW.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man. In all honesty, like if WoW didn't exist, I don't think they even work on Overwatch.
Yeah.
I don't think Overwatch 2 comes. I don't think they can afford Overwatch 2. Yeah, Overwatch probably still makes money, but it's not a return on investment likely that say a WoW is or a Call of Duty is. You know, it's like for example, we're talking in streaming terms, is say for example, you stream I don't know, what's a game you like to stream? Name one.
I coincidentally Hearthstone.
Hearthstone, okay? So,
Keep talking.
okay, so you really oh, Adam, okay. You really like Hearthstone, and you stream Hearthstone, and you love Hearthstone. So you're playing Hearthstone, and I mean I use the word love very loosely, but I'm just saying this for layman's terms. You really like Hearthstone. You play Hearthstone, and when you play Hearthstone, you do good numbers, right? So say for example, you had 1,000 viewers when you play Hearthstone. Awesome. But then you play a different game, and you know that game in itself you enjoy as well. You're not like over the moon about it, but you do enjoy it. It's competent, you play it, and that gets you 500. So you lose half. But that game that you're playing is no longer growing. It's no longer it's got no legs left. You're basically like the Technical Alpha podcast, where it's like, you know, it's like the Life's a Glitch TV brand. It's like we're just riding this thing until nobody else wants to be part of it anymore, right?
Yeah.
You know, and so that's what the vast majority of Blizzard games are outside of WoW. And so it doesn't make any sense when a better opportunity comes, right? So say another game comes out, Magic the Gathering, and you play that, and now you're getting 2,000 viewers, right? Why would you want to spend your time playing Hearthstone, even though you really like it, and you might not like Magic the Gathering as much, but it's way more advantageous for you to do it. It's more profitable. It makes sense. The game is growing. You can actually thrive to a degree, and it's doing better for you. So where are you going to spend your time? I mean, you're likely going to spend your time playing Magic the Gathering. You might dabble in with Hearthstone once in a while out of pure pleasure because it's just what you want to do, but you can't really afford to do that. It's no different than what Blizzard's in right now. Why in the fuck would they continue to dump money in games like Overwatch, games like Heroes of the Storm, StarCraft, Diablo, whatever, if it's not generating the money that, say, a WoW does, a Call of Duty does, or whatever other mobile garbage they can throw out there that's just making them way more money? Why would you allocate more funds to a thing that is dying out? It just is. It might not be dying fast, some much faster than others, but why would you? And that's the reason why I think inevitably, just like how they cut ties with Heroes of the Storm, how they cut ties with StarCraft, they're going to do the same with Overwatch. They're going to do the same with Diablo. This is Diablo's last hurrah. Blizzard fans out there, if you don't go out there and buy Diablo 4 like a motherfucker and buy that shit and stream that shit and play that shit and buy their shit, this is going to be your last Diablo game. There will not be a Diablo 5.
This is still probably going to be.
This is probably your last one.
Yeah.
There's a reason why Warcraft 4 isn't a thing.
Yeah.
It's because they're better off putting their resources and money into it. And if you take a look at all the talent they're losing, all of the people that made those games great, and those games are still dying, and they're losing those people, there's no way they're going to continue. So enjoy it now, because the inevitable is coming. It's on its way out. It's dying. It's a dying breed. The founders are gone. The everybody's gone, and that's just it. I just do not see Blizzard continuing for outside of World of Warcraft and Diablo/Hearthstone for more than another 3 years. And I think within 5, two of those games are Dunsky. It's over. Like, this is the last milking. This is the great milking right here.
the great milking.
They couldn't even do HD remakes well. Everything they did, the remasters, it was all fluff. It was all garbage. It was another money grab with no substance. And the dream is dead.
Yeah, I fully suspect that we're going to see it just become Activision inside of 3 years. I fully expect that this is the last Diablo. I fully expect that Blizzard's got maybe one other game up its sleeve before this whole thing is just ride WoW into the ground. And that will be the show. The only way that it doesn't become that is if Activision decides to inject Blizzard with a bunch of new talent and give them a major project for Activision. Not for Blizzard's sake, because up to this point, it's been more or less, do things within some guidelines for sure, but it's still Blizzard trying to be Blizzard. And I emphasize trying in that sentence, but yeah, I don't think you're going to get that for much longer. So there you go. Jeff Kaplan's gone. Another veteran replaces him. I'm sure he's not going to be long for the position either.
Nope.
We still don't know anything more about Overwatch 2. I'm not even convinced that game's going to come out. But we will wait and see. And just more sad news for Blizzard fans everywhere at this point. If you're not already numb to the news, maybe you're just numb to the shit at this point, but all the same.